give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from the bank. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Lamar now from the gun. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more been a modest gain.
First and 10, around to Mixon. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up to 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Hey, Alpha, shut up! Shut up! You change it.
On the ground again with Mixon. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Get hot, Doc! Get hot!
On the option, here's Mixon. Long play, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Lamar. Has him on a quick hitter. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Alpha, sit hot! Report! Yeah. Let's go! Sit hot! Hey!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he's got it, it's in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Pass now to kick this away. Deontay Hardy to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Inside. Heroes down, right down, 49 Rita. Heroes down, right down, 49 Rita.
A play fake. Now Levis to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Like 24.
Shotgun now for Levis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10.
Right to the line. In a kid. Go. Hey, mayday.
Now they send their back in motion right. Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the play fake, it's Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Like 90. In a kid.
It's Levis once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Like zero. Hey, I'm back. I'm back. 29's down. 22 Rita. 54 Rita. What? 22 Linda.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On the draw, this is Gibbs. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Slot man motioned over. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inches. They get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. That finds Pittman, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran that steam pretty quickly. No gain on that play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion.
Let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
And this gets them well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You get him back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
On 1st down, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Hey, come on.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. He's got room to roam. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7th.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready? Sit on. Ready? Ready, shot. Sit on. Ready? Sit on. Ready? Hey. Go. We change it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes and they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Steelers nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
And it's lead. Short. Diamond. Tracy. Sit up. Hey, Mayday. 20 Rita. Out on.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Third and long for him here. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
Come on. Nice shot.
From the gun, Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Looking quickly here.
Samuel. A gain of 9 brings up second and
Here's Jackson to throw.
24-yard line.
It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Jackson looking to throw. Quick slant to Samuel. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
That's halftime. time of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Reload. In the team.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good for us, Steelers. First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Right side 4. 54 Rita. In a team. Panda. 29's down. 22 Rita.
Levis now on 1st down. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First and 10, it's Levis. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Levis here on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Diamond. Hey, I'm back. I'm back. Short.
Throwing again here on 2nd. Levis. That's complete to Pittman. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 19, 20 Rita.
Levis yet again. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
0, Tracy. And a feed. Touch.
Gibbs. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It's a 3-yard gain. 1 shot remaining if they want to try it. 4th and goal coming up.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Right by 4. Odd. And 24 limit. Back to the team. Green.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, report. Sit hot. 180.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Report.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Sit hot. 180.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Marquise Bell on the tackle. Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens up in the lead at the end of the 3rd. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Extra point up and good from Vance. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Steelers 7. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Like 13. 13. Tracy!
From the gun, Levis. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Shotgun now for Levis. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Like 54, like 54.
To the air on third and long. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Here we go.
It's Levis once more. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Gronk, inside the 15. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
From the red zone on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
What do you read it?
And again, it's Levis. The back's got it. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got first and goal now from the 2.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
Need hardly anything here. Second and inches. Motioning one of the tight ends. Levis now against the blitz. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That's going to be a play play tomorrow, when they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. They've got a man in motion. They'll run. It's Gibbs. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. So 2nd and inches, they took their shot, Brock. They threw the football, as a lot of teams are going to do in that situation. It backfires as the 3rd down run gets turned away.
You know what that effort creates, Kate? That creates that offensive coordinator never taking a shot again on 2nd and inches.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Bullet, were they ready to try and stick him here for the safety? As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the end zone. Jackson. No finding his back. Nixon. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
You at 13.
Air it out on 3rd. Go right side. Caught by Mooney. And that is a great stop to denying the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens moments away from win number 12. Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on 4th down. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Hey, come on.
Working now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at it, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Like 54. Like 54, Linda. Black and the green. 29's down, 22 Rita.
Here he is to throw. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Need to work as quick as he can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down.
46.
Levis throwing again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They send a man in motion. Motioning him from the slot right. To throw again on second down, Levis. This is Cox, that's Bowers working downfield. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Diamond. 22 Linda. 20 Rita.
Levis, yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Levis. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Steelers first down.
Levis. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. It's incomplete.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
49. Out on. 49's down, 22 Rita. Miranda. Hey, mayday. Troy.
Throwing is Levis. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
2-point try coming up. Levis and his offense getting set.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Heroes down, 49 Rita.
Here he is to throw. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit.
Steelers 15.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week.